in the southern edge of the Adirondacks, Lake George area. Today's going to be a 12-mile mountain run over the Tongue Range, which overlooks Lake George, so hopefully some pretty good views there. This will kind of be my last mountain run before taking a bit of a break and going back towards the roads. Yeah, Adirondacks, really nice area. Hot day today. It's already like 76. It's 10:53 a.m. mid-July. 12 miles, 3,500 feet of gain. So, you know, the heat will make it harder, but hopefully should feel a little easier in comparison to some of the longer and more elevation gain routes I've done. Pretty cool bridge here. Just started. We're working our way up 1,500 feet, and then it's kind of up and down to get the other 2,000. Already feeling it being a bit warm. Only 12 miles. Super nice pine forest in here, about 1.5 miles in. Uphills have been pretty runnable, maybe max out at like 11-12% grade, except for a short part, but legs aren't feeling it today. Looks like I'm almost up on the ridge though, so that's good. Finished up the red trail. Now I'm on the ridge line for the next 6 miles, yeah. Montcalm Point. That'll take me down to Lake George, and I'll be along the shores on the return. First peak is fifth peak, 0.7 miles. Pretty quiet up here. I've only seen like 3 people, and it's hot. You know, it's near 80 degrees, but it doesn't feel too bad. I'm somewhat acclimated now, and it's 100% shaded. Interesting. It looks like we went from a pine forest to now deciduous. About 2.5 miles in, this is the top of 5th peak, so I think longest climb and the first climb, although I'm only about 1,400 feet up, so there's still quite a bit of gain, but I think it's more rolling along the ridge and then down to the lake, which you can see the edge of there. Pretty great view here. Mix of pines and deciduous. Excellent view. Lake George, mountains. You see lots of islands and boats too. Super cool. Another really nice viewpoint. You can see the kind of cliff or mountain that I was on before. I believe this is the last mountain, and then I descend to the lake. Hopefully it's close enough that I can go in. It's getting quite toasty. Cool kind of like upper grassland environment. There's some of that at Bear Mountain. Finally got off the ridge. It was warm before, but really overheating now. Good news is I've gotten most of the elevation done with, and I can actually see the lake. So my hope is the trail comes close enough to the lake I can just jump in, cool off. Because wow, it must be well into the 80s by now. Super muddy. Deer flies are kind of an issue at certain points, but for the most part they haven't been too bad. Big problem is just it's hot. This is not an easy route. And soup, yeah, mud. Trail came right out to the lake just after I said that. Gonna go in, quite warm. Three to go. So I really struggle.